जिंदा रहने के लिए। हाँ। गेम स्टार्ट क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? हो गया। जब तक अभी गेम चलता है गेम स्टार्ट होने तक अपन सेटअप कर लेते हैं। तो जरूर ऐसा ही मुझे क्यों जिंदा रहने के लिए नहीं रहना भाई, जिंदा नहीं रहना भाई, मार दो भाई, मुझे मार दो, खत्म करो भाई, कहानी खत्म कराओ। कम ब्रदर कम। लेट्स गो। एक स्टोरी लगा देते हैं जल्दी से। एवरीथिंग इज ओके, सब ठीक है ना? ओए सब ठीक है कि नहीं? सब ठीक है। लेट्स गो। कंट्रोलर भी चार्ज है। लेट्स गो। स्टोरी लगा देते हैं जल्दी से। हाँ बे, 1 सेकंड। आज ये भी खेलना है, अमंग अस, थोड़ी देर के लिए बस। अरे व्हाट द फक, इतना कुछ करके क्या हुआ लास्ट में? मेरा ओपेरा बंद हो गया फट। क्यों? ठीक है फाइनली लेट्स गो। तो भाई कल अपन कुछ तो किया था। स्टोरी लगाना भूल गया। हो जा पोस्ट जल्दी। लेट्स गो भाई। ये क्या है 100 लेट्स गो बोल रहा हूँ। तो कल अपन को गेट मिला था, एक गेट रेड मेल। ये तो हो गया था ना। Let's go. किसके पास जाए पहले ये बताओ। मतलब एक सेकंड ये क्या है? बीस्ट क्लास। चल इस पे ही चलते हैं पहले आज।
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're subpar.
Revelio.
इधर क्या होता है? Oh.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
इधर खाने का मन करता है तो खाना भी आ सकते हैं और एक ले लेते हैं भाई चलो
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
चलो ना भाई दौड़ो ना भाई क्या कर रहे हो अब बच्चों का
How nice to see you, my young friend.
फ्रेंड नहीं हूँ हरामी
Hello. Sharp called me, mate.
Accio!
Back.
Expelliarmus! Incendium! Confringo!
Sorry, house.
Leviosa!
Claire's there today. She tried a color changing charm on me. Mentioning the color of dragon blood.
I just wish they'd hurry up.
There's something in there. I just know.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something...
ऐसे बात नहीं करना मेरे को
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo!
You're very kind. Both of you. Really, though, I'm sure I'll be fine.
डिस्कवर द पेंटिंग सीक्रेट्स क्या करूँ मैं
Well, I can't say no to you then, can I?
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
मेरे को ये सब में नहीं जाना भाई मुझे भी इस पे जाना है वेस्ट इस पे जाना ही चलो गेट ऑन मैप एक सेकंड मुझे फोन पकड़ना होगा हेलो सॉरी वीडियो कॉल लग गया हाँ अरे वो एक सेकंड सॉरी कॉल आ गया था.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
चल अबे साले क्या कर रहे हो? कर सकता है इसमें?
Accio!
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it in experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy some.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where...
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was all right, but honestly, I find the beast's unpredictability unnerving.
Wouldn't know it the way you handled them. You'll soon learn that properly controlled beasts can play a vital role in our lives.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can... Professor Weasley has... Be on the lookout...
बातें नहीं करना चोर साले
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Whoa. Whoa.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
मुझे इसके पास नहीं जाना छोरो
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
क्या मैं इसकी पीठ में बैठ के उठ सकता हूँ उप्स वो चला गया भाई 6 बंदे जो भी देख रहे हो एक बार जल्द से लाइक कर देना
what did you think of Highwing?
चैट में हाय लिख दो
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The
You may be reading into it. Talking to people isn't a crime.
It's hard to explain, but something about it just feels wrong. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea. The poachers seem a dangerous lot.
They don't scare me. Besides, I'd do anything to keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
जूम कैसे करूं? Let's go.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise? Revelio.
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how... I'm at my wit's end. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! And I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom.
पर वो वाले तो गलत किया था मैंने. अबे इसने कौन सा सिखाया ओए? इल्यूजन वाला चाहिए. चलो ठीक है.
Hello, Hamora.
ऑटो सॉल्व. ऑटो सॉल्व. अच्छा, अरे नहीं रे, मुझे करना था.
You're in. Remember,
सीखना था
use a
कैसे.
disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
ओके, तो अभी हो जाओ बोलो तो. बहुत बराबर अब लिखा रहता है ना, लंबा चौड़ा है पैराग्राफ, पढ़ने का मन नहीं करता है. यूज
Rather poorly, I'd say. We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
तो इसको कैसे करना है? आर अरे नहीं हो रहा भाई मेरे से। ओ भाई ऑटो करो, ऑटो। समझ गया, मेरे औकात के बाहर है अभी।
Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. True. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My march in Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll?
How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect too.
That's it. If she held point, you know you can't lose.
तो गॉब्लिन के बारे में बात कर रहे थे। फक, 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 फक।
Hello, Hamora.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch.
It's a majestic.
How's that? Well, over to you.
Revelio.
खुल जा साले। कैसे घबरा पाता भाई, मार मार के नीचे गिरा था साले को।
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his... But...
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus...
Okay.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
इसका काम करना पड़ेगा.
You mentioned offering something.
I did. Not every lock is...
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
अब क्या करना है? Let's see. और क्या quest है? The Helm of God. इसके लिए क्या करना है? I need to progress in my study and complete Professor Sharp assignment to earn before. ये वाले करना होगा ना? चलो. Track. एक प्रॉब्लम इसका जब मैंने किया पर हो क्यों नहीं रहा ये करना पड़ेगा क्या पहले go and use a
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
which one is potion चाहिए ना मुझे ये वाले
A wise decision. Thank you.
सेल करना पड़ेगा भाई कुछ तो
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
और भी
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do.
What do you need?
If you take...
I'd rather not deal with difficult people, but for a reward, I think I can manage.
Indeed.
तो भाई मुझे कुछ खरीदना था.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
तो अपना चीज तो आएगा अपना ले लिया है. लेट्स उसका डिलीवरी करके ये बहुत दूर है.
I wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the... It's silly.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old. It sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
अरे लाला मुझे ये सब नहीं करना. कोई एक मिशन दो. मैं क्यों ये सब में चला जाता हूँ साला हाथ. वर्ल्ड मैप मुझे नहीं करना है इसको. ऑन ट्रैक नहीं करना. Hogwarts map. क्या करना था? क्या क्वेस्ट था? हाँ, इसको ट्रैक करना है. वे एक चीज नहीं समझ पा रहा हूँ मैं. पहले तो मैं अपने इसमें चलता हूँ. मेरे इधर मतलब धीरे धीरे अब जितना समझ आ रहा है दिमाग लगाना पड़ रहा रे, मुझे नहीं लगाना दिमाग इस गेम में प्लीज।
Levioso. Revelio. Accio.
अच्छा इनको वेट, मुझे जितना समझ आ रहा है मेरा एलबी खराब हो गया क्या? व्हाट द हेक? बाहर जाना पड़ेगा। आई गेस मेरा एलबी खराब हो गया। ना बे मेरा एलबी एक हो गया फोकस वाला।
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso.
और क्या क्या लिया था मैंने? ये लिया था एंड कुछ तो गलत ले लिया मैंने बे। अच्छा ये दो ले लिया मैंने। लेना क्या क्या था? कैमरा एंगल ही कर सकता हूँ ना। नाइस। अरे बैक रे, क्या सब चालू कर दे रहा हूँ मैं, हट बोका चुदा। एक हो गया एक्वायर। तो वाला लिया नहीं है।
Excellent.
जाने को क्यों बोल रहा हूँ उधर? Attend. Class भी attend करना पड़ता है। यार 6 बंदे जो भी देख रहे हो डबल टैप करके डबल टैप बोल रहा हूँ लाइक कर दो लाइक का बटन नीचे दिया हुआ है सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो भी कर दो यार देखो वाइट वाइट सा कुछ दिख रहा होगा नहीं किया हुआ सब्सक्राइब लिखा हुआ उसको दबाओगे ना सब्सक्राइब आठ कीबोर्ड
Revelio.
ऐप ओपन करके
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go. Books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Accio.
Still at it, I see. Well,
Incendio.
repetition can be
Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you. Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
I was surprised that you seemed friendly with the goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. That said, if you're...
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you?
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded whenever possible.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hengist of Woodcock.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
The young today are
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
वो relic हम लोग को ढूंढना पड़ेगा. इससे इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सके. गॉड जो भी है.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
दौड़ना ओए दौड़ हल्का सा दौड़ ले चल 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 क्या बात है दौड़ रहा चल चल
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Confringo.
चल दौड़ छोटू
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what is reclaimed.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm.
Shut the fuck up.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Revelio. Accio! Incendio! Lumos.
वो तो नहीं ले जाना। Let's go. सही समझा मैं।
Lumos. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Fuck.
These inferi are horrible. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. This has a moth imprinted on it, same as the door. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. I see this is supposed to spin. But how? Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
होगा तो कुछ इससे ही, नहीं तो नहीं होगा.
Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. I know. Depulso should set this spinning. Depulso.
भाग भाई, मेरा तो दिमाग गरम हो रहा है इधर.
Lumos. Incendio. Depulsor! Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Depulsor. Accio. Incendio.
I guess मुझे ये देखना पड़ेगा, YouTube देखना पड़ेगा। एक सेकेंड। भाई जॉन सा वीडियो खोल रहा हूँ सब में भाई।
Lumos. Depulsor. Protego. Lumos.
मैं उसका साइन क्यों नहीं हटा? बहुत इजी था रे।
Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Depulsor! Down I go. No other way. It's sealed shut from the other side. Depulsor! Incendio. Incendio. Accio.
मैंने इधर तो से बीटी कर दिया यार। But I guess बस कोई crate या कुछ ही है, बस कुछ नहीं है इधर। इधर
Oh!
Lumos. Accio. Potato. Incendio. Accio. Forza. Incendio. Potato. Incendio. Accio. Forza. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Protego. Depulso. Protego. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Protego. Confringo.
अरे भाई तो गलत बात है।
Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Launch an enemy into another. Repulso. Launch an object.
Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Incendio.
Now the thing is, हमें वो चलाना है ना।
Lumos. Confring them. Lumos. This looks even more complex. Lumos. 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 Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos.
और एक ट्राई कर इधर से मिलेगा इधर ही तो था ये रास्ता जाता है कीड़े
Lumos.
What a problem है भाई out of
Lumos.
Can't be कैसे ले जाऊँ मैं अच्छा मैं जब इसको मार रहा हूँ तो ये भी उठ रहा है
Lumos.
ले कैसे जाऊँ मैं देखो लाइट ऊपर आ गया इधर एक था
Rebellion.
साइड में तो कहीं नहीं है
I need to bring moths to the door. Lumos.
मैं अपना दिमाग तो लगा रहा हूँ, पता नहीं कितना होना चाहिए।
Lumos.
आजा यार।
Lumos.
होगा होगा। मुझे जस्ट दरवाजे में 2 लगे हैं ना।
Lumos.
मतलब दिमाग है बट लेट काम करता है।
Witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Accio. Cabalso. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
Aloha Mora. There they are. Here.
Huh? What's that? Better have a look. Huh?
Come on, you afraid to fight back? Rookwoods don't go down easy. Aha! Back for more. Explosion!
I know your kind. You weaken quickly.
Incendio!
Oh!
Potato! Gotcha! What are your faults on electricity? Ah, dependent. Expulso! Stop that. Might want to look up.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expulso. Potato.
Everyone gets lucky now and then. Death from above! Ah! Incendio! Expulso! Expelliarmus! Accio!
This has become...
Expulso! Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso!
Accio. Expelliarmus. Potato. Incendio. Expulso.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Like quick Flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
That's more. Expulso.
Potato.
I'd advise you not to do that. This is your
Incendio.
first.
Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine!
You dare slay one of my own! You
Expulso!
Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Now where did it go? Well,
no one hides from me!
Treadwell nearby again.
Depulso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Nothing more than
Incendio.
Hardly felt it. What are your faults on electricity?
Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out.
तेरी अम्मा बैठ गई चुप
novice luck. That's the best you can do.
Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Accio.
You've made a great mistake.
Protego. Don't think you're going to... You let Laura Trevor go, didn't you? Your I wish you hadn't. Incendio.
You're the
Protect Balto! Incendio! Expulso! Protego! I've seen better! Repulso! You will not have Incendio! Expelliarmus! Had enough yet? Pathetic display!
Accio!
Protego! Expulso! That's well done! Child.
Levioso. Repulsor. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Repulsor. Yes.
तू साले कमीने औला
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
पोशन भी उधर जाना है, उससे खरीदना है, एंड सोच रहा है कि ये ले लूं उड़ने वाला। आई गेस मेरे पैसे हो अभी। प्लीज।
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there.
ये वाला था क्या? कौन सा वाला था?
It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with...
पहले ये कर लेते हैं।
Could you meet me in the courtyard?
पोशन
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Of course it is.
She's right.
Thank you.
Well, it's their own fault for saving it, and then letting it grow fond of them.
What else were they supposed to do with it?
My father said.
I should have known better than to buy something for my child.
एक सेकंड ओए इसमें करना भाई चल इधर वही तो सोचो एक सेकंड मैं तो पास गया था ना मैं लाइन को फॉलो करते करते इतना दूर क्यों आ गया वो वाला चूज किया हुआ
Sure why she'd fuss so much.
I'd never fold down a corner in a book. I'd make a fuss too if I were her.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the poffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe.
All right.
on.
Compulsor! Everything's all right now. I'll look after you. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
बहुत दूर है जे चलिए इधर तक तो जाऊं फिर उधर से पैदल जाना पड़ेगा काश उड़ने वाला मिल जाता है बैक साइड मेरे पास क्या क्या है ठीक है
You go.
Pointless. No one comes through here.
I tell you this. Hogwarts.
That goblin elm you pilfered. I want that back now. Beasts don't mind dying to make me a few sickles.
Potato! Bingo!
Potato!
Stop flitting around like a spinnywig!
Confringo! Incendio! Compulso!
कौन सा इसको यूज करना है
Yes! Confringo!
The beasts are safer now.
gonna regret coming here.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should... If it's...
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and... Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Repulsor! There. I'm not going to hurt you. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Revelio.
so.
Everything's all right now. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
I swear it wasn't what you think, my cherub. Your eyes deceived you.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
पूरा अलग ही जगह बना दिया है इसके लिए पता था। अबे यार कितना सुंदर जगह है भाई।
Look at this. It's
ये सब देख के ना
amazing.
मन करता कहीं जगह
Where are we, Deke?
घूम के आओ ये अच्छे।
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
RB
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Wonderful. Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke, first you'll need
an enchanted loom.
Exactly. Making your clothing more useful in a variety. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
रुको एक कॉल कर लेता हूँ, उनको पूछ लूँ अमंग अस खेलना है कि नहीं, तो फिर अभी इधर से बंद करूँगा, नहीं तो कल पीटी हो जाएगा। अभी पूछ लेता हूँ। बिकॉज इसके आगे जाऊँगा ना फिर पॉज नहीं कर पाऊँगा। हेलो, खेलना है कि नहीं जल्दी बता। अमंग अस तो ये बताया नहीं जाता तुम साले, क्या बोलूं मैं तुमको, चूतिया हो।